Hey!
Hey everyone, I'm here today with a sort of sequel to my three strange Nintendo items in my collection video that I made a few months ago. Uh, I was cleaning out my room the other day and I found these two massive bins of just miscellaneous video game memorabilia. Uh, it's really heavy. This thing must weigh like 20, 25 pounds, like between the two of them. Uh, this is stuff that I've gotten at conventions, My Nintendo and Club Nintendo rewards, pre-order bonuses, midnight launches for games, and among other events. And I thought today I would just share a few things with you. If I do more of these videos in the future, I might just want to just like blindly reach in the box and pull three things out. But I've curated three items that I'm going to talk about in this video. It's in this box here, the heavier of the two boxes. But if you guys like what we're doing here at the Hub World, consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content. I love talking about video game collecting, and pre-order bonuses and stuff like that are part of the fun of that. So I'm just gonna take this bin and put it away, and we're gonna crack this one open. As you can see just from the side profile here, it is filled to the brim. So I guess I'll leave this in front of me or I'll just move it off to the side. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about today is something that I picked up at PAX 2018. It's really hard to believe. That was my second ever PAX that I went to, and it was a great show. They had so many great games that were on display that year. And the biggest game was Marvel's Spider-Man. And what they were giving out that year was a special edition Daily Bugle newspaper. And this thing is incredible. It's still in very, very good condition. It was already folded. Like, this was actually available like this inside of like newspaper stands that they had brought and put on the Spider-Man display. On the back, we have a picture of the box art of Spider-Man. And yeah, this game, I didn't actually demo it there because it was coming out, I believe, 1 week or like less than a week after PAX that year. So I'm like, I'm gonna withhold playing it. I can wait until the game comes out. I generally do that with game demos. But yeah, we have this amazing Daily Bugle print. And inside, there's a lot of really awesome Easter eggs to characters that are in Spider-Man. Like, obviously, Robbie Robertson, some of the other authors. We have Ben Urich. People that have watched the Netflix Daredevil show would know Ben Urich. Obviously, we have the villains here that are in the game. We have there's Kingpin there. We have Mary Jane Watson, who wrote this article. We have another article by Robbie Robertson. We have Betty Brant is another fictional character within the Spider-Man universe, and Peter Parker is credited for the pictures in these as well. It's just 6 pages or so of actual material in this. It just was one of the greatest pieces of promotional material I've ever gotten at a convention, even to this day, or at, be honest with you, anywhere. It's just so interesting, and like just the way everything was set up at the booth when they were showing this game off was so cool. I remember the people that were working the stand were in uniform as well. It was just really cool. I haven't been to a PAX convention in 7 years at this point. I really want to go back. I was very tempted to go this year because of a certain game that I'm really highly anticipating being there. But yeah, maybe one day I will go back and vlog it like how I did the Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo. But yeah, this is really cool. Unfortunately, it's just really awkward to like display. I can't frame it because it's got creases on it. So whenever I do want to look at it, I just open up this bin. It's the first thing on the bin when I open it, so I can pull it out easily. It's just really, really cool. So I got that here. I'm just going to leave it off to the side. Another thing that I picked up at a PAX convention, this was PAX 2019. So that was the most recent PAX I'd been to. Not much of a thing, but it's this little piece of paper here. For those who went to the show, and maybe other conventions around that time, they were doing this, but I got a demo ticket. This was what they were giving out for people that wanted to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is branded by the Shinra Electric Power Company. My time slot was between 4 and 5 p.m. Friday, August 30th, 2019. And there actually was a ticket stub here that the attendant would rip and allow you into the station. And what was really cool is before you got to demo the game, these incredible actors and actresses were basically interrogating people, looking for spies and all that. And they were making us watch a kind of propaganda video about how great the Shinra Electric Power Company is. And they were in character. Nobody broke. People tried making them laugh. And at that time, I hadn't played Final Fantasy VII before. And they asked people, have you played Final Fantasy VII before? Raise your hand if you haven't. I raised my hand and they asked me why. I said, well, I was busy playing Ocarina of Time. And I got the biggest laugh that maybe I've ever gotten in my life from people around me. But I got the most evil, cold stare down by these actors. And while I was playing the game, they were walking behind me and like scoffing at me. And it was so funny. It was such a great time. That experience playing that game may have been the greatest demo experience I've ever had. And this little ticket here is my memento of that moment. And we all loved playing that game. And it even says here, Shinra, we work hard so you can live well. It's so funny. Like, it's just, you had to be there. And I really hope that this sort of event was at other gaming conventions besides PAX West that year. So yeah, such a great moment. We had such a great time at this PAX as well. And for the last little odd collectible that I'm going to be talking about is this little stylus here. It's still sealed. I actually have never taken this out of the packaging. But this is the official Nintendo Switch stylus that came out around the time Super Mario Maker 2 came out. But Matteo, the Switch stylus never actually released in North America. You are correct. I got this for demoing Super Mario Maker 2 at a local mall. The Switch stylus for sure released in Japan. It may have released in Europe as well. And you can tell it's official because, and I'll just take a picture of this and just overlay it here, this little nub that's at the top of the stylus. That's like the little proprietary thing that Nintendo has. It has an official Nintendo serial number on it, HAC-040. That's the official Nintendo serial number. HAC is the Nintendo Switch's sort of like code name or whatever for components and stuff. And it's branded with all these really neat Mario Maker characters. There's Mario and all the enemies and stuff. Bowser's down there, he's flying. Mario Maker 2, I feel like, should have been bundled with a stylus because, at least the way I played it, because I didn't want to open this, was I was just using my finger to place things. The game was good, but it wasn't as great as the original. Just having the stylus on the Wii U gamepad really made the experience a lot more intuitive and convenient. Everything was just right there on the screen. You didn't have to worry about getting your fingerprints on it or anything. I feel like Mario Maker 3 will be a lot better if it does come out on Switch 2, just with the mouse controls. That game would be a really great showcase for that. But I've seen these go for a ridiculous amount of money online because, yeah, like I said, the only place you could have got them in North America, unless you imported it, was at these demo events. So yeah, this is just a really cool thing. It was something I never expected to get at a demo event. I thought for sure this would be sold at a store, but hey, I mean, I put it in this box and forgot about it. So yeah, those are the three things I'm talking about in this video. But yeah, like I said, in here, I have posters, I have cards, I have pins, I have keychains, I have stickers, I have a bunch of stuff, coasters. This little thing here I might talk about one day. There's just so much stuff I have in this bin alone, not to mention the one I have on the ground here, a bunch in the cabinet I have over here. I just have so much stuff. And I feel like it would just be a really cool thing just to share a little bit with you guys at a time. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you again next video. Bye.